I'm sorry. Something on this whole phone. Okay. I'm about to tell y'all about to go on some rant. This is high yellow brother, probably black identified, mixed brother, and yeah, you are mixed, and so am I. Yeah, you're more light than I am, and me and Bow Wow are the same kind of complexion. Neither of us look like Malik Obama, Barack Obama, pure black brother, who's from Africa and who's pure black. This high yellow brother who's lighter than I am, who can almost with that face, I don't know what his hair texture is, but with that cap on his damn on head, he can pass for a Mexican or a Puerto Rican. We're gonna hit his name Stephen Brown. Go ahead and nerve tell somebody talk about Bow Wow cannot identify as mixed. Both his parents are black and his dad is light skinned black and blah blah blah. Try to act all intelligent and college educated. Stop. Stop. First of all, dude. Bow Wow is multiracial. Let me tell you. Let me break it down to you. Oh, there was no black. Black is black. B is BET. Black entertainment mixed. Do you know what majority of people on BET look like a pure black person? You idiot. Hey, okay. Well, you know they said the child if you have a white parent and black parent, will be considered black, and I'm glad you brought that up because Mr. High Yellow Brother, who look more light than I am, okay, all right. None of us three are dark skinned people. Talking about me, Bow Wow, or you. We are different shades compared to the people who came on the ship. You need to know your damn history. First of all, culturally black. African American culture is not black, true African culture. Right now, I'm speaking English. I'm not speaking no Zulu, Swahili, no Igbo, and Yoruba. Okay? I don't eat fufu. Maybe gumbo, which is African influence with some French and Spanish and Native American, but still. Okay? We don't fry chicken. Back in the day, you would not see fried chicken, collard greens and stuff in Africa. If your name is Akeem Olajuwon, no. Kunta Kinte, okay? You don't have those names. You don't have no Obama or none of that, okay? So we're mixed. In culture we are. We speak English. The foods that are more Anglo influenced. They made our culture when our African American descended people, both mixed and pure, back in slavery days, made their own subculture under an Anglo American influence. Okay? It is not African. The African from Africa can tell you that right now. We do not live culturally black. We live mostly culturally white, should I say? It's like a mulatto culture. And we are mulatto besides Native American. Okay. First off, African so-called pure black Americans ain't no damn pure black. Okay, I have to go there right now. You are an uneducated ass brother. Stupid trying to act all intelligent college. Shut the fuck up. We're not pure black, neither as your ass that look more high yellow than I am. And I'm caramel, not high up. You had no reason to come in and bash his brother. Well, he a mixed identity. Shut the hell up, dude. Yeah, I had to bash you. The reason why I bashed you is because you're stupid and ignorant. When BET was created, who most was shown on BET? Let's be real with it. Do you see more dark chocolate, more melanated people on there who look like Lapita Yogo or Wesley Snipes type folks on India already? No. You saw more folks as my shade all the way to your high yellow self. Let's call it like it is. More back in the 80s, I saw Donnie Sensible, dark skin with green eyes. Yeah, you saw some dark skinned people. You saw like Luther Vandross, but who you most saw? Who most were promoted? Those were a lighter shade. And I grew up in the 80s, and I remember this. I'm 37 years old. You say Bow was in middle school. When Bow was big, that's when I was 20-something years old. So I'm more older than you. I'm 37. So I remember all this. Oh, I thought Bow Wow was black. I didn't see him as a mixed race person. You know, when he performed, he had that long hair. I'm talking about Bow Wow, he had his hair braided, he had perm, long hair, and he was Bow Wow, yo on BET Awards. Okay. I said, no, he like a little Indian. I did say little Native American. I did say that. My hand on the Bible. Yes, I did. And I said, ooh, I want my hair to get that long. Okay? And so I knew that, and he has lighter eyes than I do. And you. He has lighter eyes than you too, brother. Okay? That's not fully African. The African person The people that came on the ship was dark chocolate, almost a color black at this dark on do-rag. Big lips, wide nose, and kinky hair. We don't all have those type of features altogether. So if folks, I laugh when people say, oh, you don't look mixed. Well, I don't show them like no Akon either. The reason why that people parents identify as black and dark skinned mother and light skinned father, the reason why that happened, you idiot, because they had a one drop rule called the slave master made, the white racist white supremacist made. If you had any drop of black blood in you, you were considered black. That's why Latinos do not want to mention their black side. They mention Spanish and American quick, okay? Not all Latinos, but many, okay, not only Mexicans, Puerto Ricans do the same thing too, okay? In a minute, oh yes. Even the men who don't look black, yeah. Because back in the day in slavery, when master was raping, and then when not all mixture came from black mixture came from raping, you had interracial, yes, you had interracial with indigenous service. My white ancestor, cousin, whatever, because I'm descendant of Sarah Bacon Bug, because Edna Bug, is my fourth great white mother who had a quadruple son, okay? My great grandfather who like a white man, okay? I'm related to them, the Bacon Bug family, on my white side of the family tree, on my mama's side. And what happened, Nathaniel Bacon and Sarah, and my long distant ancestor, Sarah Bacon, are related. Bug is her married last name, because Samuel Bug married her, okay? Captain Bacon, that was her dad, and her son from that marriage from Samuel Bug is Edmund Bug, So, they was related to Nathaniel Bacon. Nathaniel Bacon had the Bacon Rebellion in Virginia, which they had black slaves and white indentured servants who were poor. They intermarried in the mingle. They the one who burned the Virginia Capitol. So y'all stop thinking that every mixture came from rape. No, it didn't. Muhammad Ali, who's part Irish, his great grandfather was a white man from Ireland who Grady, that was his last name, married a free woman of color who was a sister. Free woman of color married. Martin King, talking about, and the one that I had to get mad about Bob was saying is that the people who fought for voting rights were not mixed. Scott King was more light than him and I. Martin King was camera like me and him, okay? Martin King's father was not pure black. Martin King's father had a white brother who was Irish. Also, Martin King had named American roots, so what's his name? Scott King. Most majority of the people, dark and light, had mixed heritage on them. They were classified as black or colored at the time, or a Negro at the time. Do that one drop rule. So the reason why master was when they was raping us or having sexual relationships, like they happened in Queen's situation, what's his name? Alex Haley's great paternal grandmother, okay? Who, you know what I'm saying, it was no rape. The mother and the father was the mixed black Native American woman and who was a slave, and the white man were in love, okay? Like Sam Hemings and Thomas Jefferson, okay? Who was also part white and also the sister-in-law of him, because the white wife of his is her half-sister, by the way. Yeah, know your history. Jerry Springer moment, okay? They wanted more slaves on the plantation. You know, they couldn't import any more slaves, or they couldn't buy a slave or slave, so they had to rape. They used to make the slaves mate with each other. And sometimes you'd be mating with your mother. Okay? The sex forms, he said, you know, butt breaking, all that. Yes, that's why that was going on. So this master would make babies with the slaves, and the slaves would come out different shades. Because they were not, you know, coming out looking like pure black. I mean, some was coming out, they had some slaves, yes, they did have some dark skin, mixed race mulattoes. But you had majority came out lighter shade. My shade all the way to high yellow. Yeah, those were part in Native Americans, meaning the blacks went to Native American tribes. Sometimes they would kidnap them, put them back on the plantation, and mix as well. So when those kids came out, they was the children of massa, and they was afraid that, oh, well, since they have my DNA, and especially someone coming like white people, then they're mixed with black, they're going to destroy our population, mingle, and also they could be free just like us, because their black DNA was considered to be a slave. White was considered to be free. Get your stupid mindset, dude. So when Jim Crow happened, and remember, they didn't truly enforce it. I think Virginia was the first state, and I got rules in Virginia, by the way, besides Louisiana and Alabama and Mississippi, and here in Texas. But you know, in Mississippi as well, yeah, I do have rules, but I have rules coming to Creole as well. But point is, when Jim Crow happened, and remember, they didn't truly enforce it. I think Virginia was the first state, and I got rules in Virginia, by the way, besides Louisiana and Alabama and Mississippi, and here in Texas. But you know, in Mississippi as well, yeah, I do have rules, but I have rules coming to Creole as well. But point is, The Virginia part that in other states started adapting this one drop rule in the 1900s during Jim Crow, and they got rid of mulatto categories of census. And in 1930, okay, because 1920 was the last time they had mulatto category. And what they did was they was making sure the anyone who had black DNA would classify as black, so they would not marry in a mix in the white population, and they'd be segregated. See, the black must be lynched. They'd be treated like second class citizens. And every time I hear someone quote the one drop rule with pride, it make me want to shit at them. Sorry, because you actually called me a coon. You're the one defending white supremacy right there. You're saying your black DNA is worthy to be, second class citizenship when you defend the one drop rule. So that's why we come in different shades and hair textures, dude. We don't look alike. So in the 60s, when the one drop rule got abolished by the Loving versus Virginia case by a poor black named American woman named Mildred Loving and a white man, Richard Loving, who made interracial marriages to be legalized in all 50 states, the Supreme Court considered one drop rule unconstitutional. But during that time, you didn't hear that in the public news. White racist people in the public don't want you to know that. And you have black, so-called pure black, who are nationalists who are trying to follow Coon, Marcus Garvey shit. Yes, I went there. Du Bois was right. He was dangerous. I went to Du Bois right there. And listen to old Elijah Muhammad and Wallace Fowler, whatever his name is, stupid belief system, and try to tell us about having wonder what it will do, what it say. This is no different than slavery. Because you for your people, you want your people to have all type of freedom. The Black Panthers at the time when they first started, because they had a mixture of everybody. It wasn't just people African American with a dog like heritage, because here in Newton, they look mixed and every show did, and they with her fro, she looking how he got it. Okay, I get thank you. They didn't look like no pure black either. But point is, they had white people, Hispanic people with them on their side. But I think later on, that's when the black nationalists came in and corrupted the Black Panther movement, and then after the FBI came in and corrupted as well. Like they were saying that Huey Newton or did not get killed. They just set it up because there's rumor that they're saying, I do believe that Huey Newton did not get killed of crack. They killed him and said he died of crack. But point is, in California, it's like, and I was in Oakland, San Francisco at the time back in '89, visiting relatives to Sacramento. Like after we left, that's when he got killed. I'll forget back in '89. I turned 10 up there. It was before the earthquake. And they came in September of 1989. I was in 4th grade then. And, because I went in August of 89. I'm going to let y'all, okay? So, point is, that's what I'm saying. That they start promoting this black identity, black power, and black nationalist movement, and they defend the one drop rule. And they were always quoting it was always about rape. But let me let you know, I'm a descendant that always came from rape. I just mentioned earlier, my 4th grade grandmother was a white woman named Ella Bud Collins. Was her first married last name Collins. Whoever the brother who married her looked like a white man and made a baby with her. They said her son was Creole, but that's so French, so it had to be the dad's side. And there's a lot of people in Louisiana with that last name. And also East Texas, especially from Beaumont and everything. Okay, so that could be King, y'all. And because it was in Central Texas, and that's when her son came in. Her son looked white. Her son was born after slavery, I think 1870 or 1884, something like that, because his wife, who had a Spanish ancestry, Creole ancestry, Anna Real, last name Real. Her dad's name Real. On census record shows Real, and then they show Real, in Spanish, and they show Rials later on. He looked like a white man, and he did die in 1954, which is my dad's birth year. That's my mom's ancestry, by the way. My mom born 2 years later. And so my grandmother, my great uncles and aunts, they all knew him. They said, "Who the white man coming in?" They said, "That's your great grandfather," because that's their dad's, grandfather. But point is, that's all. I just want to let you know, not all mixing came from rape. Wish I'll stop saying that stuff to discourage someone claiming mixed heritage. But Bow Wow is multiracial. If you look at him, you go to Africa, Zambia, you see a difference. And for someone higher as you, talking about you claim to be pure black, dude, look at the damn fucking mirror. You don't look like no damn Akon. You don't look like no Peter Yogo. You don't look like Monique Obama. Those are pure black people. And those are people who look black. Who did define, that's what came on the ship with the slave masters. Slave traders was trading with the African slave masters, the kings and queens. And so they prison war slaves to the white folks. They saw dark chocolate skin, almost the color of this doggone do-rag. That's why they call them black. That's why the Portuguese Spanish call them negros. Okay? This is not the color black. Bow Wow's about the same color as I am, and you with your high yourself definitely ain't the color black. So y'all get that stuff. That white race man want to define it so they can use it as a status quote, as a caste system to put us, because they the one who see black as bad, and they taught that in our head. But we're not pure black, we're mixed. So I hope y'all get that in your head. Uneducated.